Hi, welcome to Horror Cothan channel. Today's thrilling story name is The Haunting of Fox Hollow Farm. So let's start. Back in the late 1990s, the name Fox Hollow Farm became synonymous with fear. Located just outside Indianapolis, this sprawling property seemed peaceful at first glance, but beneath its idyllic surface, a sinister truth lingered. Fox Hollow Farm was once owned by Herb Baumeister, a seemingly ordinary man with a dark secret. Baumeister, a successful businessman, was a family man by day, but by night he led a life of unspeakable horror. Over the course of several years, it's believed he lured young men to his estate, never to be seen again. One evening, a young man named Tony Harris was invited to the farm by Baumeister. At first, everything seemed normal. The two shared drinks, and Baumeister gave Tony a tour of the grounds. But as the night wore on, Tony began to feel uneasy. There was something about the place, the thick, suffocating silence of the woods surrounding the farm, the eeriness of the dimly lit rooms that made him nervous. Then, in the middle of their conversation, Baumeister's demeanor shifted. He suddenly became cold and distant, his eyes dark and hollow. Tony felt a chill run down his spine. He made an excuse to leave, but Baumeister wouldn't let him go. Desperate, Tony managed to escape by running into the dense woods. He didn't stop until he reached the safety of the road, never looking back. Hello everyone, I have a good news for you. If you want to secure your browser to manage Facebook, LinkedIn, Amazon, TikTok, eBay, Google account, then one and only GoLogin is the best solution for you. GoLogin is the best browser for multi-accounting. Tony's story would remain buried for years until bodies started turning up on the property. Investigators eventually unearthed the remains of at least 11 victims scattered across the woods surrounding Fox Hollow Farm. Herb Baumeister was the prime suspect, but he fled the country before the police could arrest him. Days later, he was found dead in Canada, having taken his own life, leaving the mystery of his crimes unresolved. Even after Baumeister's death, the horrors of Fox Hollow Farm didn't end. The new owners of the property reported strange happenings, disembodied voices, shadows lurking in the hallways, and doors slamming on their own. Guests have claimed to hear whispers coming from the woods, calling them to come closer. One chilling account came from a man who stayed in the guest house. Late one night, he awoke to the sensation of being watched. He opened his eyes to see a figure standing at the foot of his bed, a pale man with empty eyes staring at him. The figure disappeared as quickly as it had appeared, but the guest knew it wasn't a dream. People say the souls of Baumeister's victims still haunt the grounds, forever trapped at Fox Hollow Farm, searching for justice or perhaps simply unable to move on. So if you ever find yourself near the woods outside Indianapolis, listen closely. You might just hear the faint whispers of those who never left. The Haunting of Fox Hollow Farm. If you have a true horror story, we will broadcast it on our YouTube channel. Please mail us with the details of your story. So hope you enjoyed today's horror story, which is based on a true incident. Subscribe to this channel for more interesting horror stories. See you in the next video. Tata bye bye.